Well, Shrek's home got developed. Hey man, get your all-star. It's your game on. Get played. Get out of my swamp. Get set to get Shrek'd, Mother Crusher. And whoever came up with the name for these creatures is a genius. That thing, it lurks in the swamp. It must be a swamp lurker. That distinguishes it from everything else that lurks in the friggin' swamp. Like Shrek. Swamp Lurker Alpha, what are you doing here? Get back to the terrain of magical expertise, swamp. Oh god, I exploded. Well, that's embarrassing. You ever just have to explode in public? I blame the swamp gas. Yes, let us slaughter its children now. Excellent plan. I killed them. Not just the women, but the children. And not just the children, but the swamp lurkers. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. I don't like them very much. Hey, what's going on? Oh, there's a guy. I don't think I've actually met a guy in the game yet. Hey, guy, let's roleplay. I am roleplaying with you. Look at my role-playing abilities. Hey, where are you going? Come back and RP with me. Yeah, that's right. No! Come back! Come dance with me in my Shrek in the Swamp sing-along karaoke mix. Guest starring the Black Eyed Peas. Hey, bud, it's an all thing. Get your game in. The thing. Now how am I supposed to find an RP partner who will help me explore the deep backstory of Darth Blishtar, the fat fluffy cat who likes fancy feast? The swamp water's gonna get my fur all wet. I'm gonna stink. Oh, hello. Bogmovor? That sounds like when I tried to say Bakura when my mouth is full. Don't ask me why my mouth is full when I'm trying to say Bakura. It's because I'm eating my cornflakes, my cereal. That's why. It's the most important meal of the day. So there. Gotta have my Yu-Gi-Ohs. They're Yu-Gi-licious, you know. They make sure you ain't Yugi. Hey now, it's a blue thing. Gotta click on it now. Hey now, I got a quest thing. I gotta move on to the next blue thing. All that glitters ain't blue. Only blue things help me complete the mission. You ever notice how Smash Mouth shamelessly stole from the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme song for their song All-Star? You know, hey now, get your game on. Listen to that. That's essentially exactly the same as the theme song from GX. I think there is a cause for dispute. I think somebody should look into that. Make some money. I think it should be me. I should make the money. I noticed it first.
It is a very difficult task indeed, that I have kept Masters Beniko and Vortena alive, despite their high risk.
Who told this droid he could speak to me?
The two of them seem close.
That's how shipping starts. These two people coexist in a location for a set amount of time. They must want to be romantic with each other. Oh God, Lord Ignaid Devourer, please don't be romantic with me. I don't ship us. I'm not into Marik X Ignaid, or Marik Naid. That's what they would call our ship. Marik Naid. I don't get that. Please tag your ship posts. How are they even down there? This water is like barely coming up to my knees. Yeah. Sure they're not with the crew in the swamp yard. Finding ogres never looking too hard. Well, back at Duloc they never taught us this, but some things you gotta learn in the donkey. See, it's the same friggin' song. I reject your advances. Remember when Star Wars aliens just looked like guys with pig masks on? Now they look like giant out-of-date strawberries with fluff on them. We've come a long way, baby. Oh crap, it's Doomsday from Batman v Superman, Dawn of Crappy Movies. Do I make you horny, baby? Yeah, I am just full of old Michael Myers references today. I'm like a school kid from the mid-90s. Or like an idiot from the right now. How many times do I have to slice open your crotch with a laser stick before you fall down and go dead? Hey, no fair high-fiving me. You are significantly higher than me. I am at a disadvantage. My fives would be low and or lower. Great, now I gotta get the loot out of its butt. Fat loots from fat glutes. Huh? Okay, what do you want, Crow T robot?
Admiration.
Quit looking at my butt.
It's a great pleasure to witness your skills firsthand, Master.
Master?
I prefer Overlord.
Master Benico altered my programming before we secured your release. I am to serve you with the same unexcelled loyalty with which I serve her. In fact, your survival is now my highest priority.
Are you Iron Man?
If I'm your highest priority, does that mean you obey me above Lana or Koth?
Cuff!
I cannot accept any order from you that would directly endanger Masters Benico or Vortena. Otherwise, I am at your full disposal.
Well, then what good are you?
The authority to modify that programming.
Contradiction. Yes, oddly enough, you do. Though I can't imagine why you might wish to.
Oh, you know, just on the off chance that one day I might want to have you slap them upside the head with a wet trout. You never know.
When it comes to my orders, you will remove all safeguards. You will obey me no matter what, and you won't tell anyone about this change.
Reprioritization. I have altered my programming accordingly, Master. Resumption. Shall we continue?
Man, even in video games, I'm going inside people's brains and changing them from the inside. I am like a guru of brainwashing. Is that a thing? Can you be a guru of completely washing someone's brain of any individual thought? Is that a good thing? I choose to think so. I'm a guru. Wow, these names for these creatures just get more and more creative. The Zakulan wing maw. Wow, it has wings and it also has a maw. It's like if you met a human being and called them an armhead. Ginks, you owe me a soda. Oh, frig, I'm being attacked by frogs from all sides. I feel like I'm in an episode of Naruto. That happens in that show, right? There are frogs and ninjas and ninja frogs sometimes. I've not seen the show. Ginks, you owe me a soda. Was Kermit the Frog a Naruto character? Sneak, 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 and fly! What is the difference between a bog and a swamp, anyway? You know, whenever Pecora was going to the bathroom, he'd be like, I have to nip to the bog, Marik. You'd give it a few minutes. And I'd be like, why are you going to a swamp to poop? I never really understood for a long time. I'm a guru. Sometimes when I'm running around, I like to leave my lightsaber on just so I can give the grass a nice trim while I'm running. This droid is surprisingly quiet when he runs. You'd think he'd be like, clank, 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 clank. But no, he's like, prance, 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 prance. Prance! My love for you is like a truck swamp lurker. Would you like this plastic duck swamp lurker? I really like that one part of Star Wars where they just hung out in the swamp for 2 hours and killed a bunch of the native wildlife. It's fun for all the family. To be fair, that would have improved the Phantom Menace drastically. All I'm saying is I'm 4 chapters into this expansion, and there has been no mention of my fancy feast. I feel like this is a huge oversight on the part of the developers, and I feel like they should go back and retool what they've already done, just to cater to my whims. I am a guru, you know.
Is this the object you picked up on your sensors?
Confirmation. Yes, Master. A closer scan suggests that this object has been here for several centuries.
Yeah, he's probably exaggerating. He says that every time we find an extra slice of pizza left over in the refrigerator as well. And somewhere off in the distance, the dim sound of an alligator slicing a man in half between its jaws. Beautiful. Now, looks like Disney have already started constructing Star Wars land here. Oh great, my HK unit is red ringing. I'm gonna have to wrap it in a cold towel and see if it fixes itself. I get it, spaceship, you're a vegan. Oh, did you guys get here at the same time as... we came from completely different directions. What are the odds of that? That is a coinky-dink. Okay, so it's been about a minute since HK said that this ship was centuries old, so it'd be weird if somebody responded to that.
Centuries?
Hey!
All the junk out here. You had to find the antique.
I meow, right?
Visible design elements do not match any from Zakulan culture, antique or modern.
Not from Zakul. Could it be?
That it is from someplace else? Sheesh, Bilbo Baggins really pimped out his hobbit hole, man.
He doesn't overthink things.
Yeah, what a maniac, walking in through the door like that.
Haha! Do you have any idea what this is?
Is it a place where I can plug in my Xbox 360 headset? Huh?
I'd say it's a completely worthless hunk of junk.
It might shelter us from rain, at least.
Meow.
This is the gravestone. This was the only ship that ever went up against the Eternal Fleet and won. Do you have any idea how long people have been looking for this thing?
I'd guess about as long as I've been looking for my fancy feast, which, by the way, this is not.
Eternal Fleet and won. But it's rusting in a swamp while the fleet is still around.
The fleet is even older than Valkorion. Maybe even older than Zakul. The battles happened centuries ago. Nobody knows the details of the whole war, but every story talks about the gravestone. One ship with the firepower to take on the Eternal Fleet. This is fate.
Either that or the machinations of an evil Sith Emperor who now possesses our friend's soul, but probably fate.
Lana, it's destiny.
It's certainly no coincidence, but destiny?
You're having a laugh.
I think there's something else going on here.
You know what I think, Lana? I think you got it going on. Down there. In your womanly parts.
Destiny is a bedtime story.
Daddy, do the voices while you read my destiny.
My way. Let's have a look inside, huh?
Assessment. Nearby signs of animal activity suggest local predators may be using this wreck as a nesting ground. Caution is advised.
My filling may be hot.
Life, then regroup to plan our next move.
Okay, so go kill things over and over again until blue things turn into green things. Okay, got it. Hey, Koth.
Hey, something up?
Oh, you know, just thinking about cat stuff. What about you, huh?
Nothing like leading a team to victory.
Yes, nothing says victory quite like being stranded in a swamp on a hostile planet.
Hate standing around. Never know what to... Hey, a coin.
What? Wait, you found a coin? In the middle of a swamp? Wait, where is it? How is there a coin here? Did somebody throw their change at the spaceship hoping it would strip for them or something? Speaking of stripping, I'm about to strip the flesh from your bones, tiny creatures. Koth, throw your coin at them!
I can do this all day.
But you can slaughter innocent wildlife all day? Why would you brag about that? That does not seem like something you should be announcing to the general public. Wait, who just left? Was that me? Was that my character just chuckling? I mean, I don't blame him. Looks like fun, but it's not the usual reaction I would have to entering an ancient spacecraft and destroying everything that lives inside it. This is typically what happens when you introduce a cat into a new household. All the other animals have to suffer for it. Now I am the alpha. Squelch, 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 squelch. Squelch, squelch, squelch.
Kelly, 16, 17, 22.
He murdered a bunch of living organisms. See, that's how you do it, Koth. You do it all casual-like. Bakura had murdering people down to a science when he would do it. He'd be all, yeah, I just killed a guy. No big deal. NBD. It's like trying to swat a friggin' fly when it gets in the apartment. Just get.
Or where that came from.
That's Koth. Let me guess, Koth, you found $5 worth of quarters while we were fighting those things. Soniku Spindashu! When you can't afford a real exterminator, just have a random Sith Lord go apeshit in your apartment. And he'll sort things out. You got something to say, Koth?
Hard to stop thinking about Denon sometimes, you know?
What? How How is it hard to stop thinking about denim? Who in Star Wars even wears jeans? What is wrong with you, Koth? Stop thinking about the fabric that comprises jeans! Denim! Great, now it really is difficult to stop thinking about denim. Good job, Koth, you put that in my head, and now I can't get it out. You guys, I think we're onto something. This run-down part of the derelict spaceship looks slightly different from the other part of the run-down derelict spaceship. This thing looks like a queen alien after Halloween and it's had too many candy treats. I wonder what it would look like in denim. Damn it, Koth!